In this video, we're going to be showing you how we did a deep clean on a budget using very accessible tools and basic cleaning supplies from your local auto parts store, even a place like Walmart. Early in the year, like many of our other fellow escape drivers out there, we discovered water accumulation in the spare tire well. The X factor here was that we discovered it way too late, after it had been parked in the dark in our garage for 9 whole weeks with no doors opening and no air circulating. So you could say we had a bit of a mess on our hands. This white mold was everywhere: front seats, doors, center consoles, back seats, seat belts, carpet. Now, if you're like me, you're not a professional mold remediator. We suited up, we put on the whole suit with the mask and goggles, gloves. We used a 1-to-1 ratio of white vinegar to water and sprayed down all of the spores that we could see. And the vinegar does a really good job of killing everything that it touches, but there's still more things underneath the surface. So to prepare for this deep clean, we pulled out all the seats and did the steps required, including deactivating the airbag systems for the front seats. And of course, we had to get rid of the back mat that was under the spare tire. This is the sound deadening mat, and it just absorbed all that gross water and nasty gunk down there. Finally, when everything inside was dry, we vacuumed up all the loose bits with our shop vac. This still leaves us with the deep cleaning. So here we're going to get into our 3 surfaces of the Escape and show you how we did it. For the seat cushions, you want to extract any embedded material, so we have to bring them from down low up to the surface. To loosen things up after we've done our shop vac, you can use a spray bottle or any cleaning agent that's from your auto parts store. We're going to be using this OxiClean spray from Advanced Auto. Next, we're going to be using a series of brushes that attach to your power drill. Very simple, soft bristle brushes. Wide brush to cover a lot of surface area on flat surfaces, as well as a smaller, rounder brush to getting in places like under your handles and stuff like that. Finally, we'll be using this little Bissell Spot Bot extractor to suck all the moisture that we can out of the seats, along with the bits of debris that we've pulled to the surface. For those of you that have never used an extractor before, this is just kind of an at-home one. This is an older Bissell unit, but I like it because it's heated. The original head is here. I have an updated head from a newer Spot Bot. I like the smaller heads because you can fit the curvature of whatever you're trying to clean a little better. Vacuum line, this hose, has your vacuum as well as a water line that's plumbed in, and the water gets squirted out of this nozzle when you squeeze the trigger. So as you're going across the fabric, you squeeze the trigger, the water will spray out, but it'll also be sucking in, so it'll just keep circulating material out of the fabric as you go across. Every now and then you got to stop and unclog this with a pipe cleaner or something, but it's very good, very simple, and very inexpensive. To find something like this, like we did, just search your local Facebook listing or Craigslist. And if you want to buy it new, we have the Amazon listing below in the description as well. Now, next material. For hard surfaces, a steamer works wonders at getting out the thickest layers of gunk that you thought were permanent to really bring out that original beautiful surface when your car was new. We're going to be focusing on the Vevor 85-ounce steam cleaner, and it is awesome. They're pretty simple. You fill your water right here. You have your power button right here. Now it's preheating. As you can see, it says it's plugged in, and then this light will turn green when it's ready to go. This is only a 2-minute heat up time, so it's very fast. This has a 10-foot cord on it. It's really nice. It's longer than most steamers out there. That's also nice about this steamer is that I can unplug the hose. Now, this Vevor 85-ounce steamer has an output temperature of 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Although it's not as hot as the hotter units on the market that tout a disinfecting range with a 212 degrees or higher, this lower temperature actually makes it a little bit more forgiving with sensitive materials. It's not boiling temperature. It's not going to be undoing adhesives as quickly as the higher temperature ones would be. So we actually really like it. We've been able to use it in a lot of areas around our house, and a lot of areas around this car. Another awesome thing about these steamers is that with the intensity and heat, you can really get a lot of material off without using any chemicals. So the steam doesn't make debris disappear. It just breaks it free from the surface that it's stuck to. So you still have to wipe it. As long as the surface can handle a little moisture, you just take a rag and follow it up and clean up behind it, and it leaves an amazingly clean surface. If you want to try this Vevor steamer and want to support our channel, you can click the link in the description below and use the Vevor code SAVEMORE5 for a 5% discount off the $100. They're very inexpensive. I'd recommend it. If this video is interesting to you and you'd like to show your support, hitting that thumbs up button would really help others see this content and share our channel, so we'd appreciate it. All right, part 3, the carpet, the floor, where all the stuff gets pushed in and all the nasty stuff falls down and gets embedded in there. We're going to clean it. Now, here we use a hybrid approach using both the steam and the extractor. We use the steam to first loosen it up, then we froth it up with the cleaning agent and the drill attachment, and then again we suck it up just like with the seats. I have these before and afters on these seats. Finally, the finished cleaned off carpet. Out this center console. That spot in the headliner is gone, so that's pretty awesome. All right, well, the sun is out. I'm leaving the doors open to the car so it can air out and dry out. I have the seats sitting in the driveway. They're in the sun, they're baking. I'm gonna leave them out of the car for a few days though. There's a few more things I want to tend to in the car, such as getting to these blend door actuators and some of the stuff under the dash like the blower motor. If you want to be up to date on any of those tutorials that I'll be posting soon, click that subscribe button and the bell notification to know as soon as we do so. If you want to check out another interesting video, check out this one right here.